Hey there. So in this video, I am going to be talking about the best way to trade crypto in Canada. Now, before I begin the video, I just want to say that this is just my opinion and this is based on my experience only. And obviously, your experience or your opinion might differ from mine, but that's okay. Everyone's different. But yeah, this is what I think is the best way to trade crypto in Canada. So, having said that, let's begin. So, you probably already kind of maybe took a look here and you're thinking, "What? This is like the complete opposite of what good exchanges should have." Well, and that's kind of why I put this here. I don't trade on a Canadian crypto exchange, believe it or not. So, I think that Canadian crypto exchanges they have expensive trade fees, low liquidity in the order books. They lack charting features that work with TradingView. They have a wide bid and ask spread. They lack trading tools such as stop losses. They've got high withdrawal fees and only a handful of coins to trade. And these are some things I uh, that I've noticed among Canadian crypto exchanges. And so that's why I don't personally trade on Canadian crypto exchanges. So you're probably wondering then, how do I trade? Well, before that, I just want to talk about how expensive they are and or how expensive these Canadian crypto exchanges are and how that can kind of add up. So let's just take a look. And I think that fees are really important in terms of trading because, again, the goal of trading is to make money. Now, the thing is, the more you pay in fees, the less you get to pocket. And not only that, you have to make even more on a percentage. Uh, in terms of percentage, you have to make even more just to make up for those losses. So if we look at this table here, we could see that if you, let's just say, lost 5%, you would need to make 5.26% just to break even, right? So on and so forth. 10 would be 11 and a bit, 20 is 25%, 30 is about 43%, you're down 40, you need to make 67, you're down 50, you need to make 100%. So how does this work? Well, let's take a look. So example, I just bought $1,000 worth of Bitcoin at a price of $10,000. Now, shortly after, the price of Bitcoin plummets to $5,000, example, or in other words, it's 50%. So it went down 50%, just like it did in March of this year, right? So that $1,000 then becomes only $500. Now, in order for the value of my Bitcoin to go back to $1,000, the price of Bitcoin would need to go up 100%. So 100% of 5,000 is 5,000. So 5,000 plus 5,000 is 10,000, right? So that's how I'm getting these numbers from. So when you understand that, uh, when you understand this part here and the fact that you need to make up even more percentage wise than you lost, then fees really do kind of add up and make a difference. So having said that, having understand that fees are really important to trading, let's take a look at the ways that I trade. So what I personally do is I buy stablecoins from Newton. So if we look at Newton's website here, so I'm on their just coin prices, right? So what I'll do is I'll buy Tether from Newton. And you can see that there's a 0.4% spread between the bid and the ask. So you're looking at 0.2. Well, there, I guess it's just changed, but it's between 0.2 and 0.25% on the buy side, right? So that's Newton. And then the other potential option, now I'm not saying this is the way I do it, but for someone who needs the money immediately, who needs the Tether or stablecoin immediately, then PAYTRIE might be another option. Uh, it's a little bit more expensive, just by a bit, but you're basically paying that small fee for the convenience, right? Because with Newton, you can't withdraw the money immediately. So if I just deposited or made a deposit of $200, right, withdraw I can't withdraw that money until my funds clear, which takes about a full week or 4 business days. But with PAYTRIE, you can get it immediately, right? So I'll buy from Newton, or I'll buy from PAYTRIE right here, and then I'll send it to Binance. So I think that Binance is one of the better exchanges out there just because of the low fees, the high liquidity, the the bid and the ask price, or the bid and ask spread, is pretty low. So that's why I'll send it to Binance. Now, if we go back to the comparison between Newton and PAYTRIE, we can see that there are only really these 7 steps. So you send money to whatever platform, you buy the stablecoin, you withdraw the stablecoin, you trade on Binance, you withdraw the stablecoins back to whatever platform, you sell those stablecoins for fiat, and then you withdraw your fiat to your bank account. And essentially, the only fee that I'm paying on Newton and PAYTRIE is just, I guess, the trade fee with them, right? On Binance, it's a 0.1% maker and taker fee, and a very low or very small bid and ask spread. So, in other words, it's um, basically uh, the difference between what people are buying and selling for. And it's a 0.2% fee round trip. So, and then with in terms of withdrawing, that's how much it is. And again, that's the fee that you would have on whatever platform. And then, yeah. So if you take a look here, it's a difference of 1.45% and 1.6% roughly, depending on, I guess, the rate. So again, this here is just pretty much the convenience fee. If you don't want to wait, whether it's depositing or I guess having the money in your bank account. So that's pretty much the difference between Newton and PAYTRIE in terms of buying stablecoins from them. Now, I think that if you can wait the 1 week or the 4 business days, then go with Newton. But if you can't, then PAYTRIE's another okay option. So yeah, that's pretty much how I trade and what I think is the best way to do it in Canada, just based on fees alone. Obviously, that's not that's not the only thing that you should look at. But for myself, that's something that I take into consideration. Um, Others might value other things as well. So I mean, there are a bunch of exchanges out there, but I just think that this is what's best for myself and what I think is best in general to trade crypto in Canada. All right, well, anyways, I hope you found this video informative, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you liked something from this video, leave a comment down below. I'll respond. Or if you've got any questions, feel free to ask, and I'll respond to that as well. But yeah, if you are interested in receiving notifications of my future videos, then hit that subscribe button. Other than that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.